Well, if you're craving something savory today, you are in luck. Carolyn Piguet from Piguet's Prime Time is here in the Air Comfort Solutions kitchen to show us how to make some Cowboy Candy. And Carolyn, this wasn't exactly what we had pictured on Friday when we teased Cowboy Candy.
Yeah.
It smells delicious.
We think a lot about candy being something that's a sweet, but this is actually savory. You know, in Bonita, we're in cow country. That is where we raise a lot of cattle. I run cattle. My son's a cowboy, and so we look at things different than strawberries and pretzels. Yeah. But what I'm coming with you today, our restaurant is now open at Piguet's Prime Time. It's now open, and so we're very excited to get to share that. But we've talked about meat quality and how important that is, and I've just brought an example. This is one of our KCs, and I talk about how important it is to have the marbling, and you can see what a nice distribution that fat is. That really makes a difference in the flavor. Fat is flavor. What I've brought to you today, when you do fillets, that is the tenderloin and the calf. It's one prime spot. It's like the champagne of the beef industry. And so you cut so many fillets off. Some people like 6 ounce, some like 10, so on and so forth. But you'll wind up with an end, and this end diminishes down. Some people will try to utilize that, but you don't get that thickness that we're trying to get. So rather than lose that, we have started doing it for an appetizer. So that's where Cowboy Candy was, came to life.
That's a great idea.
We've taken all of the silver skin off. We've taken all the fat off. So basically, all you have is just the meat, and we just cube it. And these are examples of the cubes. But I wanted to show this so you kind of knew what a tenderloin actually was. So then we take those cubes, and we'll basically take a real easy marinade. And this is why I think people could use it for Father's Day, 4th of July, all those kind of things, because you know dads usually do all the cooking with the steaks. Right. So we're going to do this for them. So we're basically going to put these cubes in the marinade, and it needs to set, possibly about 2 hours. And this marinade is soy sauce with Worcestershire and garlic. So it's real easy, and you all have those things.
Yeah, what's the ratio?
It is a 1/3 of a cup of soy to a 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire. And then you just add some minced garlic in it. And I use this Ziploc because it's easy. You can just toss it in the refrigerator, let it sit there. And if you want to marinate longer, that's fine. We don't do it as much because we don't want to interrupt that integrity of the flavor of the meat. Our meats are good. We want you to be able to get that full beef flavor. So then you'll set that after you marinate it, and then you just flash fry it. You just put it in like a deep fat fryer.
Oh,
and you just simply, and if you'll notice on that, it's just got a nice little brown crusty color. Yeah. And that just gives that kind of a small little cook onto the inside, and then it's medium rare in the middle. We've partnered that with a chipotle aioli sauce. And that's got mayonnaise, chipotle pureed, horseradish, lemon, salt and pepper, and garlic. So it's kind of hard to beat all those ingredients.
It smells so good. And we heard you deep fry it earlier, too. Did you hear it when she was deep frying it? It was whoosh.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. Everybody in the studio was worried I was going to set off the sensors and have a problem with that. But I like this because, you could actually use it as a meal. We've had people request it at the restaurant just for a meal. And, there's lots of opportunities, and it's pretty simple to use, but really, really good.
Fantastic.
So exciting.
Love it. And love seeing you, by the way.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, we want you to know Piguet's Prime Time now open.
Yes.
Yes, Fridays and Saturdays from 5 till 10. You can go see Carolyn herself. You can also check out this recipe and others just like it at newson6.com/recipes. Shannon?